hissing sound similar to the sound of T in English. In the Hebrew, it appears as the initial letter in each of the 8 verses in Psalm 119. 137-144. Soha. Siyak number 1. Tubal. 1. One of the 7 sons of Japheth. GE 10. 2. 1 ch1. 5. 2. A people or a land usually mentioned along with Meshech, the name of another of Japheth's sons. Tubal, along with Javan and Meshech, engaged in trading with Tyre, dealing in slaves and copper articles. As 27. 13 In Ezekiel's dirge over Egypt, Tubal was included among the uncircumcised ones with whom the Egyptians would lie in Sheol, because of the terror they had wrought. As 32. 26. 27 The people of Tubal also are included among those uniting with Gog of the land of Magog, who is called the head chieftain of Meshech and Tubal, and who comes storming out of the remotest parts of the north in a fierce attack against Jehovah's people. As 38. 2, 3. 39. 1, 2. See Gog no. 2. In another prophecy, Jehovah foretells that he will send envoys to proclaim his glory to Tubal, Javan, and other lands. Issa 66. 19. Tubal thus lay to the end of Israel, but not so distant as to be out of commercial contact with Tyre in Phoenicia. Most scholars consider the name to refer to the same people as the Tabali of Assyrian inscriptions, where Tabali and Musku evidently Meshech are mentioned together. Ancient Near Eastern Texts, edited by J. Pritchard, 1974, p. 284 Some centuries later, Herodotus 3, 94 Also O textoi acute miritra longo, turquoise 1134 turquoise turquoise. A semi-precious, opaque, porous gemstone, ranging in color from pale sky blue to dull green. It is composed of hydrous phosphate of aluminum with traces of copper the blue color source and iron the green color source. When the blue stones are heated or exposed to the weather, they turn green, which sometimes happens when the stones lose their natural moisture with the passing of time. This may account for the seeming popularity of green turquoise stones in ancient times. The early Egyptians used turquoise for jewelry, and it is found on the Sinai Peninsula as nodules in a red sandstone. Turquoise is easy to engrave because it is a comparatively soft stone. The high priest Aaron wore an engraved turquoise stone on his breastpiece of judgment. Inscribed upon it was the name of one of Israel's 12 tribes, and it was positioned first in the second row of stones on the breastpiece. X 28. 2, 15, 18, 21. 39. 11 The figurative covering worn by the king of Tyre is depicted as being adorned with turquoise, along with every other sort of precious stone. As 28. 12, 13 Edom was Tyre's merchant for turquoise, for which Tyre was willing to give some of its stores in exchange. As 27. 2, 16. Turtle dove Heb. Tor. Gr. Trimidal.gon. A small wild pigeon, usually with strong migratory habits. The Hebrew name evidently imitates the plaintive cry of ta'a made by the bird. The varieties of turtle dove most frequently found in Palestine are the common turtle dove Streptoplia tucha and the collar turtle dove Streptoplia decaocto, the latter so named from a narrow black collar at the back of the neck. Another variety, the palm turtle dove or laughing dove Streptoplia senegalensis, has steadily extended its range in Israel in recent decades. The turtle dove is mentioned in Jeremiah 8. 7 among the birds that observe well the time of each one's coming in, evidently indicating annual migration. Reference must be to the common turtle dove, since the others found in Palestine do not migrate but stay there all year round. The common turtle dove was an unerring harbinger of spring in Palestine, arriving there from the east in early April and making its voice heard in the land. K2. 12. A shy, gentle bird, the turtle dove relies on speedy flight as a means of escaping its enemies. PS 74. 19 During their season turtle doves are quite abundant throughout Palestine. And since they feed on grain, seeds, and clover, they are easily captured by ground snares. Abraham included a turtle dove in his offering at the time Jehovah concluded a covenant with him. GE 15. 9, 10, 17, 18, and thereafter the Mosaic law either specified or allowed for the use of turtle doves in certain sacrifices and purification rites. The 1, 14, 5, 7, 11, 12, 6, 8, 14, 22, 30, 15, 14, 15, 29, 30. New 6, 10, 11 Mary offered either 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons at the temple following Jesus' birth. Lu 2, 22-24. See dove. Pigeon. Tutor. The tutor of Bible times was generally not the actual teacher, but the one who accompanied the child to and from school and possibly in other activities as well. He would turn the child over to the instructor. This continued from childhood to perhaps puberty or longer.